Morning Snapchatters. Well, morning for my time anyways. I'm on the way to get some coffee. You may or may not know, talk about that much, but I've invested in 7 different other companies, and I've got weekly and sometimes bi-weekly phone calls. I act as investor. I've got at least 50 or 51%, and I just kind of help from the overview of the business, kind of looking at businesses. These are existing businesses that have a proven track record, proven profitability, and really their only holdback is 2 things. Usually inventory, cash flow. They have enough cash flow, but not enough to grow. But they don't have enough profits to really explode the business, and that's where I come in. So I provide the funds, also provide the working capital and management of employees or a team. That's usually the 2 things they're lacking: funds and a team. Keep noticing over and over again, and the thing that I come in from the very beginning is we have to know what our cash flow is immediately. Run these businesses usually for a couple of years or a year successfully, but they have no idea at any moment what their cash flow is and how much inventory they can make by the end of the month. What's their projections? What's their growth on that end of it? It's a real basic thing. Everyone should know their numbers. It's too late to look back at the end of the month, go, oh, this is where we are now. We're going to make $20,000. No, you got to start way ahead. You always got some really simple key indicators, some KPIs on that. And I did a really good KPIs. If you just look on YouTube, Chris Winters, KPIs, Bangkok. I spoke there at it, went over really, really well. Everyone should listen to this. Important part of your business. So some basic KPIs you've got to know is you need to know your numbers at all points in time, your profit and loss statement. Now, you got to know the 1 or 2 driving factors that are going to determine how much income you can make by the end of the month. So you got to know where you stand at all times. You have to know your P&L, at least on a top level, every single day. You got to have an end goal of where you're going. I've invested in an e-com store, and so we're saying, okay, so how much, how do we double sales this month? We have to double inventory, and we have to double marketing budget. It's just that simple. And we have to double staff on the back end. Not quite. There, Chris Winters, KPI in the YouTube. Come across this, how I double my profits each year using KPIs. There's no sales video, nothing there. Message, I get these almost daily. Someone just following some of the free stuff on intermittent fasting on my Facebook, and I lost 12 pounds in 2 weeks. Counting calories, it's doing nothing drastic at all. It's just doing the very basics of intermittent fasting. In fact, they know very little about it. I'm excited to be releasing a full course coming up here pretty soon. People are just going to be, the changes are going to be so amazing. Super excited about it. I've never seen anything work this good on me or anyone else, and it's sustainable. That's the key. It is sustainable. See now what's out there in the marketplace right now is not sustainable. You see it over and over again. People who've lost dramatic weight and they gain it all back. If you lost weight and gained it back, how many championships have you seen? They lost weight, they became the champion, they gained it all back. It's too many for a change. It's going to be a good one too. I can't wait. I'm so pumped up. This stuff works. Okay, it's now around, I think, 4:30. On this, whenever you're getting a haircut done, you're doing internationally, you want to make sure when you get a good haircut, have them take pictures, so when you come back, you know exactly what to about. Koreans are so thorough about everything. So this is like a $3.50 car wash, and they pre-wash it before it goes through the
but I don't know what's cooking. They say I got to learn, but nobody's here to teach me. If they can't understand it, how can they be?
And they dry it. $3.50, so now they try it. Not a third world country. They have a strong middle class. Some of the biggest companies in the world come out of here: Samsung, Kia, Hyundai. It's crazy that is. So I love Korea. Here, couldn't figure out how to flush this toilet. I'm looking everywhere for it. For the flusher, and it's right up here, right there. I go out with the family and friend to Korean barbecue. Let's go do this. Before, but it's like my favorite car ever. Totally, just love this car. Car full of kids.
Wikipedia in 28 sports, about 31 athletes.
Guess what this does. This is what it does. It attaches to your air conditioning unit, and you can snap and stuff and drive. So much. Seriously, I've had some of the nicest cars in the world. This one is my absolute, positively favorite car. What is that? It's nothing to do with price. I mean, this thing you can't buy anywhere else but in Korea, and the thing drives like amazing. It's like this little secret. A BMW, yet costs like a Honda Civic, and to replace everything on it, it's like a Honda. It's simple, sporty, fast, and just it's so comfortable and everything inside of it and stuff. I just love that car. Grams, love Grams. What we got going on here? What's going on here, Baba?
Korean barbecue.
It's a good leaf. Tell me why this is a good leaf to eat. So if you find that bugs eat your food, I mean it's good for you. If bugs do not eat your food, you don't want to eat them.
Just do anything, it'll rise it, and then when I press triangle, it'll activate.
So not to brag or anything, but it feels really good to be able to buy a house free and clear in one of the nicest neighborhoods in one of your favorite cities in the world. Somebody who, and you can look me up online, that just like in 2008 lived in the backseat of a car. Too many videos about cars and showing off and stuff like that. I just keep that stuff kind of private because I think it's unrealistic for a lot of people. It's a place where I will definitely, when I'm kind of done with kids, and I'll never be done with kids, but done kind of doing all that kind of kid stuff, then I will move away. And the reason is it's just one of my favorite places in the world. People here are so polite and just efficient and hardworking. I love the environment. Everybody like lose their cool in public, and it's just good, and all the doctors and services are just wonderful here. Super grateful for everything that I've got in my life, and this wonderful house we paid for, and just I can't wait to come here. Here a couple of months a year. That's what we do. We come here and we just enjoy this area and stuff. And I will show you our new place in Spain. We got two pretty soon. When we get to Spain in September, we'll go through the same process there as well. I'll show you that too. It's kind of fun. This is for motivational, right? You want to motivate yourself. Run businesses, they have a traditional office and stuff like that. And mine is non-traditional because I'm kind of a non-traditional person. So staff and companies are completely virtual, and really kind of completely virtual in the world. We're like we're not really located in one place. And that has some huge advantages that you attract people like that want to be able to just be free and move around the world. And it also frees you up with like taxes. You can pay like zero taxes. Today, this internet age that we live in, this virtual world that we live in, you can legally pay, no matter where you are, zero taxes. And that's amazing. Entire home from the savings from taxes this year. That's it. How amazing is that? That's crazy, right? Again, 100% legal. I want to stress about it from Korea. My time, it's about good night time. So Snapchatters, Korea has got some of the fastest internet in the world. Check that out. Unbelievable.